Yo, what's up YouTube? My name is Shisha Zed. I'm back in here with another video for you. Peace, positivity, self-awareness, and motivation. You know the vibes, man. Real quick, man, I just have to start off by saying one thing. The man is innocent. The man is innocent. The baby is innocent. I said it. I said it. He is. We know he's dealing with a woman that's not all the way there currently. Right? She's going through something. Listen, I'm not going to play the video. Right? If you guys want to see a good breakdown of this situation, go check out MTR. He did a wonderful job. Good to have him back. But she's out of her mind. Right? Dani Leigh charged with simple assault following incident with Dababy on Instagram Live. I don't know if you guys were watching that, man, but here's the truth. When you see a grown man pull out his phone and start recording an interaction with the woman, and you know that boy's going through it. You know what I mean? Because that's that moment he realizes like, oh man, she's out of her mind, right? And listen, you should do this. If you're dealing with the woman who's not all the way there, right? Her emotions, she's choosing to think with her emotions. She's in a man's house. He doesn't want her there. He's asking her to leave. She refuses to leave. The police have to come and get you and literally, oh, they didn't drag her out, but you know, he probably avoided that because she's the mother of his child. But listen, the man is innocent. But as always, guys, I like to check out these comments that people leave underneath headline posts. So the first commenter to the post I just read said, oh, wow. Right. This commenter is surprised. Next commenter says, huh? With a bunch of question marks and exclamation marks. That person's surprised. So the commenters are shocked at the turn of events. And I'll be honest, I was surprised too. But I was surprised that women like Dani looked at someone like Dababy, his track record, and said, you know what? I'm going to be the woman that turns this man around, right? And she decides to be his third baby mama. I'm sorry. That blows my mind. It blows my mind, right? And I can't have sympathy for that. I can't have sympathy for Summer Walker being a fourth baby mama. As much as I enjoyed her music, and I've said this before, right? But when I hear her singing about like, oh, fourth baby mama, I went through so much. What did you expect? What did you expect? Dababy's innocent. Why? Because he's been consistent with every woman who's had his child. What has he done? Treated him terribly, right? And if you don't see that, that's your problem. Why? Because you are an adult and you can choose to ignore that and say, I love this guy, right? You can choose to ignore reality, but you can't ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. And women do this, obviously so, right? We have our Sierras, the Summer Walkers, and the other women that can relate to this who are in the comments talking about, you guys don't know what it's like. You guys don't know what it's like. Why are you picking these men? Dababy's innocent because he's been consistent. And if you look at a man like that and you don't think he'll consistently be the way he has been, right? If you don't believe his track record, that's your problem. But people like Dababy are needed. They are. They're needed, right? They're needed to humble women who think that they could just live life without consequences. Now, do I think men should live the type of life that he's living? No, I don't think you should. I don't think you have a good time. Most people are not in such a terrible trauma, dysfunctional mindset that they would actually enjoy that type of a life. Men should try their best to wrap it up and stop getting these women pregnant who you're calling your side chicks. I mean, he's not right, but I'll tell you something. He is innocent in this situation. All right. Why? Because she should have known what's up, man. She should have known that, hey, if I have this man's kid, he's going to treat me like he's treated the women in his past. Listen, guys, you know I'm African. There's an African proverb that goes, who's more crazy, the person who goes to touch the snake or the snake for biting that person? The person who goes to touch the snake, obviously. And I was just messing with you guys. That's no African proverb. I just made that up right now. But guys, there's a reason Future is on my wall. He's right here. He's right there. Why is he on my wall? Because I saw a commenter say, man, I just saw Future on your wall. I realized, yep, he's on the wall. Why is he on the wall? He's on the wall because he represents something very important. Karma, right? He represents a reality check. A lot of men out here are reality checks for women. Why? Because they'll go out and they'll live this life of just like whatever, follow my heart. And eventually they run into a Future or Dababy, right? Now they're looking for their Russell. Now they're looking for their beta male provider. Just keep watching. I wouldn't be surprised after this, Dani and Leigh starts posting about how now she wants a good man and all this other stuff. But yeah, man, I mean, it is what it is. The sad thing in this whole situation is the person that suffers the most are the kids, right? The kids suffer the most in this situation. But Future's on the wall because he represents karma for women who think they could just go ignore red flags. I mean, you're going to ignore all the red flags? I get it. You have feelings, you can ignore some, but you're going to ignore all the red flags? All of them? You know what I mean? And then you're going to complain about it. And guys, in that live video, she did kind of like try to hit the phone out of his hand. You see, women can get away with that stuff, but switch the gender roles. Now you're seeing signs of a violent man, right? Oh, who knows what he's up to? Who knows what she's up to? The man is innocent. And guys, the same way that Future represents karma for women, I could very much as well put Brittany Renner's face up there, which would never happen. But she represents karma for, you know, the PJ Washingtons out here who just want to simp, you know what I mean, and never learn their lessons. These are the laws of nature, right? Trust and believe that if you're not thinking things through and being as logical as possible as a man, then you can end up in very bad situations. My advice, wrap it up. Be careful where you stick your joystick, right? The type of quality of woman, be careful. Just be careful. And guys, don't be afraid to get your phone out and record these women, right? It's your only proof. Because if there's no phone, they're not going to believe you. It's her word over yours. Hey, if you guys enjoyed this video, do me a favor. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button. Appreciate you all. Until next time, Shisha Zed. I'm out. Peace.
I'm a walking Liberty Bell. Freedom ring through my stride. Freedom to be inside and be a slave to my pride. And right away it is scream. Man, this love's so serene. I should probably shake it up just a little bit.